When a classic Disney attraction is changed, there's always a feeling of scandal among hardcore fans. It doesn't matter how big or small the change is. Any change is a reminder that nothing is sacred. So, you can imagine when it was announced that Pirates of the Caribbean would be changed to become, for lack of a better term, politically correct. Kill me. There was an outcry. I'll admit, I rolled my eyes when I found out about it. But after letting it sit, and now that it's been a part of the attraction for 2 years, I've come around to it. And all of that has to do with the newest addition to the Rogues Gallery of Pirates, Red. But is she truly a new addition? What if she is our long-lost red-headed wench? Well, grab a bottle of rum and kick your feet up as I tell you her story. From the day it opened, one of the most iconic scenes in Pirates of the Caribbean was the auction scene. I mean, how could it not be? It features some of the attraction's most famous characters, it's endlessly quotable, and it's just so removed from our reality. It helps drive home what kind of scoundrels these pirates are. Part of what made it so iconic was the object of the pirates' attention, the red-headed wench. She's the most visible female character in the attraction, and everything about her, from her pose to her costume, attracts the eye. It's no surprise why she practically became the face of the attraction. When the Pirates of the Caribbean film series was released, the Redhead inspired a new character named Scarlet, a minor character that appeared in the first 3 films. She has some sort of history with Jack Sparrow, but not a very pleasant one. It was revealed that he was cheating on her with her rival Giselle. She was so angered by this that she sabotaged his ship, which is why it sunk in the first movie. The Pirates movies were mostly subtle with their references to the ride, so it speaks volumes that she made the cut. She even got her own spin-off story. Which leads to the question, why change the scene? Well, keep in mind that this isn't the first time that this has happened. One notable example involved a character called the Poop Pirate. Nowadays, he holds a key while Jack Sparrow peeks out from a barrel behind him. However, he used to hold lace garments, while a cowering woman peeked out from behind him. If the imagery wasn't enough to convince you, you could just listen to his dialogue.
Oh, I tell you true, it's sore I be to hoist me colours on the likes of that shy little wench.
Also, the chase scenes involve the pirates chasing the women around the town, for reasons you could probably put together yourself. And then there's this scene in Paris. Yikes. All of these were eventually toned down. With all this in mind, it's kind of a wonder that the auction scene lasted so long. Naturally, the reaction was mixed. Whatever your thoughts are, the change is here and it's here to stay. So, instead of an auction for a bride, now the pirates are auctioning off the rich people's stuff. A noble cause, to be sure. While the auctioneer is doing his usual business, it's clear who wears the pants around here. The fearsome pirate only known as Red. She eggs on the crowd knowing what they really want. They don't care about a couple of hens, it's the rum they want. And while they hush the crowd by firing warning shots, they don't do the same for her. So she must be pretty high on the pecking order of this crew. Presumably she's in Barbossa's crew, but we don't know that for certain. So with all this, one can't help but wonder if there's a connection between Red and the Redhead. Well, many hints point me to believe that they're one and the same. Personally, I always thought there was more to the Redhead than meets the eye. While all the other women were cowering in fear, she used her, superstructure to her benefits, egging on the rest of the pirates and disrupting the auction. She took her unfortunate circumstances in stride, with her head held high. Little lady's got guts, is all I'm saying. Hey, we saw that firsthand in another pirates attraction, The Legend of Captain Jack Sparrow. In her brief appearance, she flirted with Jack until they noticed they were being watched. When he gave her a request we can't hear, she slapped him, proclaiming that she wasn't that kind of girl. Jack's comment of all things to the contrary earned him another slap, and she stormed off. So, she has her limits, as much as she enjoys showing off. We have proof that she can hold her own against a pirate, even if Jack isn't the worst of them. And it's those kind of guts that can make for a good pirate in and of itself. And this isn't just me pulling theories out of my anus again. There were hints of this before the scene was even changed. If you buy into the pirate's life in reverse theory, then the opening scenes represent what the pirates will eventually become. These scenes have been the same since opening day. Within this vignette, if you look in the back, you can spot this portrait. Credited to Mark Davis, it features a red-headed woman lounging wearing a pirate hat. And if that wasn't enough of a hint to you, The portrait is titled, A Portrait of Things to Come. So the seeds were planted for Red's takeover long ago. This next hint I found by complete accident. I was browsing the Disney store, as you do, and saw they were selling an ornament of Red. The description was as follows. Collectors will chant, "We wants the Redhead," when they see this finely detailed figural ornament inspired by Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean. Now a cunning pirate captain herself, you're better with Red than dead. So there you go, confirmation that they're the same character. The exact circumstances that led to her becoming a pirate are uncertain. Disney hasn't given us more information about her than that, so all we have right now are headcanons. We might get answers, we might not. Either way, we have an interesting story already. I mean, when was the last time you saw a character given an arc in a theme park ride? No wonder she's become so popular. She has a meet and greet character. She has her own Funko Pop. I keep hearing they're gonna reboot the Pirates movies, and I wouldn't be shocked if they made her the star. So yes, while I will miss the original auction scene, it's good to know that its history won't be forgotten, and that our beloved Redhead has found a new and better life for herself. And that was everything you needed to know about Red. Now I'll pass the question off to you. What do you think of Red? Do you think she's a welcome addition to the ride? Do you buy into the idea that she's the Redhead? Whatever you're thinking, let me know down in the comments. But that's all the time I've got for today. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. By the way, if anyone tries to start some culture war arguments in the comments, you're getting blocked. I don't want to hear it.